everyone. Welcome to Learning Along with Miss Meg. I'm Miss Meg and I work at Wayne County Public Library. And today we're going to be talking about the topic of chocolate. And as always, if there is a topic that you're interested in learning about, please let me know. And I will talk about it later. Thank you. So, chocolate. It tastes great as a chocolate bar or as a hot drink that makes you feel warm and cozy. But how did chocolate begin? Making chocolate begins as a bean that grows on a pod on the cacao tree. There are many seeds in one pod. The Olmec people were growing this tree thousands of years ago. These cacao trees are found in rainforest near the equator. Dozens of oval-shaped foot-long pods change from green to yellow to purple-red, showing that they are ripe. When they are ripe, you can split a pod open and see the white pulp. But dig deeper and you will find pale almond-sized seeds. And it is from these seeds that chocolate is made. But first they must be fermented, dried, roasted, shelled, and crushed into a smooth paste. The Maya drank chocolate and offered it to their gods. When they made their chocolate, they separated the seeds from the pulp, then put them in a warm, dry place to ferment, which causes them to change the flavor, and lastly dry them in the sun. They roasted them on a stone griddle. The process took about 2 weeks. During this time, the seeds turned brown and took on the flavor of chocolate. The Maya crushed the roasted seeds into a paste and let it harden. They broke off small chunks, mixed them in water, and poured it back and forth between 2 bowls. This pouring allowed the fat to mix with the chocolate, causing a froth to form on the top of the cup. At first, many Maya people drank it. Then it became only a drink for the rich and powerful. The chocolate drink is very different than it is today. They didn't flavor it with sugar, but with honey and added chili peppers to it. Some added flower petals and vanilla to rid of the bitter taste of the chocolate. The Maya could be known as the first chocolatiers, someone who was skilled at making chocolate recipes. As time went on, the Aztecs rose into power and traded cacao beans as payment for land and goods. The Aztecs enjoyed their chocolate especially hot, and during the time of Montezuma II, the last Aztec emperor, the people in his court drank 2,000 pots of chocolate a day. He owned in his warehouse 960 million seeds, enough today to make more than 25 million chocolate bars. However, his empire ended. Hernando Cortez, leader of the Spanish army who defeated the Aztecs, felt chocolate was a divine drink, but not all Spaniards felt that way. But by adding sugar, Spaniards made it less bitter tasting and drank it hot or cold. Eventually, it spread to the whole world. Chocolate remained just a drink for a very long time, until in 1828, when the chocolate press was made and could separate the cacao seed into a fatty part and the pure chocolate. When this happened, hard, bitter, dry chocolate was left and was ground into powder or could be mixed with the cocoa butter and sugar. Later, Nestle added evaporated milk to it, giving chocolate the name of milk chocolate in Switzerland in the late 1800s. In the 1890s, Hershey chocolate became popular in the United States when he brought German equipment to make cocoa powder and baking chocolate. He was the first American to create a milk chocolate bar. And later, many other chocolate bars and other products were acquired by the Hershey Company. These are the various books that I used to tell you about chocolate. The first book that I used was Chocolate Riches from the Rainforest by Robert Burleigh. Its call number is J641.3374 Burleigh. And this book tells you about the history of making chocolate and where it began. It gives information about chocolate with the Mayas and the Aztecs, as well as it spread to Spain and Europe and the United States. And it told how chocolate candy is made and how it is shared throughout the whole world. The next book I used was Hershey's by Sarah Green, and its call number is J338.7 Green. This book tells about the company and how it began and how it grew into the company of Hershey's that it is today. Another book that I used was Milton Hershey, Hershey's Chocolate Creator. Its call number is JB Hershey Milton, and it also was written by Joanne Mattern. This book tells about Milton Hershey and his life and how he created his company of chocolate.